Okay, let's jump right in. We have a very specific mission for today's deep dive.
I'm looking forward to it.
We are going deep on the PureLink PI1000-150. Now, this is a 15-meter HDMI cable that costs, well, it rings up at over $220.
Right. And that's a price that makes you stop and ask why.
Exactly. We had a listener who integrates these, complex conference room systems, and they want to know, why is this long wire worth that kind of money? What specific installation nightmares does it actually prevent?
It's a fantastic question because this deep dive is really about the battle against distance.
The battle against distance, I like that.
Yeah, when you are pushing high-definition resolutions, we're talking 4K or 2160p across 50 feet of passive copper, physics really becomes your enemy.
The cheap cables just won't cut it.
They suffer catastrophic signal loss. This cable is engineered specifically to fight that.
Okay, so let's start there. The performance metrics. What are the absolute limits this passive cable is certified to handle reliably?
We're dealing with pure high-speed data density here. This cable is certified high-speed HDMI. It supports the full 4K resolution of 4096 by 2160 pixels.
And what does that mean in terms of data?
That translates to a maximum transfer rate of 10.2 gigabits per second.
10.2. Wow.
Yeah, and it's all operating at a 340 megahertz bandwidth. What's fascinating is that at 15 meters, the data isn't just weaker, it suffers from timing errors.
Timing errors.
It can turn a perfect digital signal into just noise. So the real insight is that this cable is engineered to fight time itself, ensuring every single bit arrives exactly when it's supposed to.
I have to ask the obvious question then, the one an integrator would ask. If signal integrity is such a big concern over that distance, why not just use an active optical cable?
That's a great point. Optical is often more expensive for these short to medium runs, and it requires external power, not to mention delicate handling. This PureLink offers the simplicity, the ruggedness of a passive connection.
I see. So it's about hitting that sweet spot of performance and reliability.
Exactly. And it also consolidates your media networking data. It has an integrated Ethernet channel, the HEC, which allows for 100 Mbit network transfer. So you're running everything power, video, audio, data over one line.
And speaking of audio, it's packing some serious fidelity there too, right?
Absolutely. Beyond the standard audio return channel, or ARC, it supports professional studio standards. We're talking Dolby Digital Plus, Dolby True HD, and DTS HD Master Audio.
And color.
Crucially, it handles advanced color spaces, deep color, and X.V color. This ensures that your color profile stays perfectly accurate over the whole 15 meters, which is not a trivial thing for high-end presentation systems.
Okay, so getting the data across is one thing. But what happens when the cable gets, tugged? That brings us to the physical engineering, the PureInstall name.
Right. The physical security here is what really sets this apart. We have to talk about the secure lock system.
Tell me about that.
Well, we've all seen installations where the slightest bump brings the whole system down. Reliability in a pro setting is all about minimizing downtime. This secure lock system delivers up to 25 pounds of retention force.
25 pounds?
25 pounds. It's a physical grip that's strong enough to prevent any accidental disconnection. It automatically engages when you plug it in, and you release it just by pulling back a spring-loaded cover.
So if this is installed behind, say, a moving projector screen, that connection is going to hold absolutely tight.
It will, but that retention force only works if the internal parts are durable. That's why the materials like the 28 AWG wire matter so much.
Right, the guts of the cable.
They use high-purity tinned plated OFC, that's oxygen-free copper. Think of it as a perfectly clean data highway. And the 28 AWG, that's the gauge. A lower AWG number means a thicker wire, and a thicker wire means much less resistance and signal loss.
And that high reliability is literally built into the layers.
Yeah.
This must be where a lot of the cost comes from, defending against interference.
That's it exactly. The shielding system is a triple defense.
Triple defense.
Yep. 3-layer shielding. You have 2 full layers of 100% sealed aluminum foil for high-frequency interference, and then 100% sealed braid, which handles the lower frequencies. Add in 24-karat gold-plated contacts to prevent oxidation, and you have long-term data integrity.
Okay, let's tie this all back to why our listener cares about that price tag. It's not just about the parts, is it? There's the TAA compliance status.
Now, this is what's fascinating. The cable isn't just robust, it's actually mandated for certain purchases. TAA Trade Agreements Act compliance means it's suitable for specialized government or institutional buys.
Ah, so it guarantees supply chain security.
Precisely. It restricts sourcing to specific approved countries, which ensures the material quality we just discussed is verifiable and meets federal standards.
So when you put it all together, that $220 is really the cost of absolute certainty.
That's a perfect way to put it.
You're paying to defeat the three big enemies of any installation: data loss, external interference, and accidental disconnection with that 25-pound lock. It's redundancy built into every single detail.
Indeed, and it raises a really interesting question for you listening. Considering these precise specs that turn a simple cable into a high-speed military-grade conduit, what other seemingly simple component in your daily tech life is quietly costing more than you realize because of that professional-grade certainty?